Hi, I'm Renee Thomas with Sockeye Consulting, and today we'll be discussing in-depth time and expenses in the Sage Construction Management software. So when we go into our project section, at the bottom of the screen, you go to time and expenses, and you would end up on the overview screen, which is this. You have both your equipment time cards as well as your labor time cards included here, and any miscellaneous expenses. Down below, you have some related links, which would be a labor hours overview, which kind of gives you a breakdown visually, and also estimated versus actual numbers. So you can see what your estimated hours are and where you are with your actual hours for the project in each of the cost code sections that you attach labor hours for. So as you can see in this one in particular, we're over hours for masonry because we didn't allocate any hours to that. So it just gives you a quick kind of update on what that's going to look like in terms of your current status of hours pending on a job. The same thing occurs for your equipment hours overview. So you have your cost code categories, and then if you had any estimated hours versus your actual hours would show up here as well. In order to add any equipment or labor time cards, just click here, and you can add single or multiple equipment time cards, as well as you can import them from Excel. So if you had an Excel document where that was being tracked, you would be able to just import from that. You can also view the equipment time card summary as well, so it gives you an overview of what's going on. Right now we'll do it through labor time cards, and we will just add a single employee time card. So as you can see, you have your date and the company and who the employee is. You can also copy the entry for the next amount of days if you have the person doing the same thing every single day. You would put in your project information as well as you pick your prime contract. If it's related to a change order, you could add that in. If it's related to a work order, you could add that in, as well as a labor code. You would write in what payroll item it is, as well as any workman's comp codes that you have, and the job cost code it's related to, you would put in, as well as the billable status, or if it's unbillable. You put in how many hours, and then you put in if there's any mileage related to this, or any comments related. And then you would just click add and close, and you would be done. Once that is in that process, you would then go to your pending items, and you set up an order of how they get approved and who does the approval. And then you would just choose either one, or if you wanted to choose them all, you choose both actions. And then you would just approve the time cards, approve and lock the time cards. If you just wanted to lock them or unlock them, you can copy them with a new date, or you can delete them as well. So you can have those entered. And then it would move those off there. And you have all your time and expenses entered in here. And as you can see, it would be under each of those categories. Miscellaneous expenses is very similar to that same kind of formatting. Once you click add miscellaneous expenses, you would code them to a project, prime contract, whether it has to do with a change order or a work order, who the company is, who the person is, how they paid for it, and then you would enter the date, if it's related to which expense here, like you give a description, and then the price, and then what cost code that goes to, if there's tax, and if it's billable or unbillable. Once you added that one, you go back in here, and it would be under your pending, so you click on the pending, and again, you would just check off one, or you could choose all of them and do a bulk action. And you'd be able to approve them, approve and lock them, unlock them. You could copy them and do a new date for them, or you could delete them. And then it would show up in here as an approved item. So that's basically the time and expenses. As far as connection with Sage Intacct, these are connected. They would come from Sage Construction Management into Intacct. So they are linked once you get that linkage set up. Thank you guys for your time, and have a great day.